Cliche is a name that has really come to be associated with creativity, which is super unusual for a media agency. So if you look at their Mia sweep this year, they took home 23 awards for Ice Track, for We All Play for Canada, a lot of big stuff for Canadian Tire. But there's also the stuff that people don't hear about as much, like, for instance, the PSA road safety campaign that they did for SAC, where they took a 3D projector and they installed it in a bathroom so that when people looked in the mirror, they'd see a ghost talking to them.
J'ai fermé les yeux. J'avais peur. J'aurais dû lui dire de ralentir.
They don't just turn around a brief. They really work hard to understand the brands that they're working with so that they can say to them, here's what you need to do on every channel you're working on to get to the audience you want to get to. Oh, and by the way, here's something that you've never ever seen before.
Edelman's really expanded on the idea of what PR can be. They do social media, they do crisis management, they do experiential marketing, even when you look at things like the Neo streetcar. That was a mix of so many different types of public relations.
Fans just showed up with their wristbands and got to watch their favorite bands up close and super sweaty. All night, every night.
They can act like a creative shop one day, and then the next day they can act like a traditional old school PR firm doing media relations. In the future of PR, I think we're going to need all of these different disciplines, and Edelman's one of the few shops that understands that change and is getting ahead of it.
Sitting in on the jury deliberations for the marketing awards, you hear LG2's name over and over and over because the judges, the greatest creative minds in the country, love what this shop does and has for 2 years. They were the most awarded shop at the marketing awards 2 years in a row.
Qu'est-ce qu'on mange pour souper?
You start looking at the work that gets awarded, you realize that it's getting results. It's doing great works for clients. It's bumping sales. It's changing the way people behave when it comes to social activations. It's because their reputation in Quebec was so strong that they were able to command top talent like Chris Hirsch and Nellie Kim to lead the charge into Toronto.